Hello, nobody.
Hi, nobody.
Hi, nobody. I'm Steph.
So how's everybody feeling right now as we wait for Leland to get here? This is the pre-show right now. That's what we're gonna call it.
LoRC mornings?
I'm just gonna say pre-show.
LORC pre-show.
Pre-game.
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 Pre-game. I will.
Pre-game.
Pre-game.
Yeah, there we go.
That's fine. I agree with this.
Perfect.
Welcome to the pre-game.
Welcome to the pre-game.
I'm all right.
Here.
Okay, so I'll get ready to switch over to
So soon.
forward
Okay.
cameras.
Is this the 3-man setup you were?
Yes.
Okay.
And this has chat right in the middle there. Why hello there.
Hey, Jackie.
Thank you for stopping by.
How's the family doing? Is everyone tested positive now?
Positive or negative?
No. Unfortunately, her husband tested positive yesterday.
No.
And they've been road tripping.
Yeah. Well, I hope everything's okay. Like,
I mean, it'd be one thing if it was just COVID, and another if it was bad hotels. But it's both.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're having a rough time.
Getting the results tomorrow. Okay. Well, I hope everything is okay.
I mean, considering the situation, I guess this is just a test of the strength of the vaccines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping I get my results tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
It didn't come today.
Jen and Ravai are also on kind of a scare watch.
Oh no.
Yeah, their neighbor went to the hospital with COVID-like symptoms, and they were just helping them out the day before on the computer, so they were in Ravai and Cornbread's place.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not great.
Yeah. It's wild because like a lot of people that I have been talking to, like a lot of people are getting sick. So from my cousin, a lot of her coworkers are getting sick, and from one of my roommates, they had mentioned how basically, well, his work is in Florida, but he was saying how like a lot of his coworkers have gotten COVID.
Yeah.
One of them was even at the work meeting from the hospital. And I was like, why are you even in this call?
Hi, Leland. Welcome to the pregame.
Have we already started?
No, this is the pregame.
Not
This is
yeah, we're pre-gaming.
I don't know what that means. Are we live?
We're live.
Yes, we are live.
Yes.
You got to tell me that shit, because I will come in with nasty.
Okay. We are
Jordan,
live.
We are live with the pregame.
We're pre-gaming right now.
So am I.
Jordan, I just want to give you a props on that transition. You fucking nailed it from the 3 to 4. I was watching it just to see how off it might be. Fucking threaded the needle on that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Should I start recording?
We haven't started yet.
I'm just a very good producer.
What? You all are talking.
We're gonna start the recording in a second.
Okay.
We're waiting for you, my man.
Well, that's nice.
My man. I don't know. It just sounded cool to say.
Corbin, my man.
I think Omicron is the first step of COVID just becoming endemic, which, I mean, they just found with the IHU variant in France.
Oh, I heard about that. People were saying, I heart you. And I was like, oh, God.
I think it's hate.
That's why we drink.
Yeah. Jiminy Christmas.
Is it bad that this doesn't burn anymore?
Well, that means you developed a tolerance to it.
Yeah, Jordan, you're the only one who can speak to that.
Oh, is that the whiskey?
The nice
Yeah,
one?
that's his
Oh
Macallan.
yeah,
I keep it by
Ooh.
the bed.
drink that Macallan, dude.
Wow.
Like, it's good. It's really good.
It's very smooth. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan, what would you compare the Macallan to like a Walker red or blue?
Better than both.
Leland, are you drinking it straight or is it mixed with something?
Nope. I mean,
Damn.
there's ice.
Mixed with some
I
ice
applaud
cubes.
you. I cannot hang.
No, that's how
I like-
good
I like it on the
Macallan
rocks.
is. Like, I don't think I've ever had blue. Actually,
Blue and red, I feel, are fairly comparable to each other.
It's my third day. I didn't have any yesterday.
Scott, just embrace it. Whiskey's great.
I'm curious because I had red or blue or both, I forget, at a friend's wedding.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't for it. So I just assume
Yeah.
no matter what the status of the whiskey, I'm just not gonna be into it. But I'm curious if like Macallan is like another echelon of like whiskey quality. Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess maybe I'll sniff the bottle next time I'm at Leland's place.
Road trip to Leland's. I'll just drink Macallan.
Woo!
Y'all think
He's
it's
not
you
gonna-
think it's gonna still be here?
Well, I think you're gonna get another bottle.
No. I'll just move back to the Jameson that I really like.
The way you've been hitting it.
We can talk about hitting it. I have a pinky, like half a pinky.
Left? You know they can see you, right?
Not,
Good Lord.
let's get this going.
All right.
All
Turning
right.
on the social
Brother.
medias. Let's start recording.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, record. 1, 2, 3, clap. Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, record. 1, 2, 3, clap. All right. Now we're on.
And this is episode 245. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LRC, the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I have slight food poisoning today.
Really? What'd
Yeah.
you eat?
I ate. Okay, here's the thing. When my brother and I visited our parents for the holidays, my mom specifically bought some pork for me because she knows I like eating lechon, it's Filipino pork. When we first got there, I remember we both remember that the pork was already in the fridge because my mom had it waiting for me. But we didn't eat it that night, and I'll eat it sometime soon. A full week goes by. We did not touch it. And then we brought it back home with us. I ate some today, and then I was fine. And a couple hours later, my stomach started hurting.
Yeah, dude, you waited too long.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
But my mom said, no, it's
Fucking
fine.
week?
My mom said, no, it's fine because it's been frozen the whole time. Apparently, that wasn't true. So I trusted my mom. This is what I get.
She's
Yeah.
trying to kill you.
It's just like how I know my dad's not a homie. That one time when we got Indian food, right? Then we got the Indian food, and then we're like, oh wait, before we go home, let's make a stop at Costco. So we left the Indian food inside the car. We went inside Costco, and we were there for like an hour or something like that. Then we bring everything home, put everything in the fridge. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. My dad eats some of the Indian food, right? And he starts having, food poisoning symptoms. He did not tell anyone this.
He didn't tell you.
So I woke up the next morning, grabbed some of the Indian food, and brought it with me to work. And I proceeded to get hardcore food poisoning. I think I talked about this on the podcast when it happened.
Maybe.
Yeah, then
I don't know.
that ended with me having to stop off at Steph's apartment. I had to wrap myself in like all of her like Asian blankets because I had the chills and they were multiplying at an alarming rate. And it got to the point where my parents had to drive down to drive me back home because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It was really bad. He was like, "Is this what food poisoning is?" And I was like, "It's
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Never had
terrible, isn't it?
it's not fun.
I don't think I know for sure I've never had it that bad. I've been like kind of turned like my stomach turned inside out a little bit, but
Wait, you got
nothing
turnt with
that
it?
bad.
You
They got a little
turned.
turn. Yeah, I think I got turned with a deli sandwich from Vaughn's once.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I
Like-
think we found the problem right there in that sentence.
I just can't win with this fucker.
Like, I don't know.
I just think if you're gonna eat bad, get good bad. Don't get shit bad. Like there is no good meal, Steph. Don't come at me. There is no good meal coming from 7-Eleven.
Who
I
said
was gonna say
7-Eleven?
McDonald's.
Nothing there good either.
I was at
Yeah,
Vaughn's.
but if you're gonna
where the
argue
No,
a
but I
deli
do
sandwich
know, though,
from Vaughn's
you-
or McDonald's,
you-
I'm going to fucking McDonald's.
Let's all
Yeah,
talk
but
over
you-
each other.
You know what? But I know you two bitches love a 7-Eleven.
Love is a strong word.
I
I
like
have
7-Eleven.
seen you spend up to $20 at a 7-Eleven and buying a week's worth of things.
That's a lie.
That is
That's
not
different.
a lie.
That's a lie. I
It's
have
different
bought.
if you're at 7-Eleven for snacks versus 7-Eleven for actual food.
All right, here's how we can solve
I
this.
said what I said.
Everyone open up your 7-Eleven app. Let's compare points.
But I haven't cashed in my points in forever.
Yeah,
Same
I
here,
haven't
actually.
either.
I have like $5,000 in points.
Let me go look.
I actually haven't logged back into my 7-Eleven app since I got my phone.
Apparently, I only have 1,415 points.
Only.
Is that like my 67,000 in Red Dead, or is this better?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like-
1,000, I don't think is a lot.
They're both two different kinds of sad. Now, yes, I have spent upwards to $20 in a 7-Eleven, but I've never fucking grocery shopped at a 7-Eleven. I eat the sandwiches there. I'll do that. I don't eat anything that is cooked there.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
you've
I-
established that.
Yeah, I've set that down. I'm not gonna try the buffalo chicken rollers. It all sounds like it could be a good time, but I think every food that is cooked there is a roll of the dice.
I think it's funny that you said cooked.
All of my points are gone apparently. But I've been a
I
member
mean,
since
I'll
2018.
give you reheated.
No,
It's
look,
about as cooked as that chicken you used to get on an airplane. It's got grill marks on it, but I don't think there's no open flame grill in that cockpit.
No grill.
Oh, I heard 7-Eleven in Japan is the shit.
yeah. 7-Eleven.
Hawaii
almost-
has a great
yes,
7-Eleven too.
7-Eleven almost anywhere else but like the mainland United
Mhm.
States. Like, it's
Fair
great.
enough. When I was on the East Coast for a while, we went. My buddy took me to a Wawa.
Yeah, I was gonna say to a Wawa.
Oh man! Oh shit! I mean, but that's what they do though. They're like, we're a convenience store.
They
also
take it a little more serious.
Yeah, that's also one
Yeah.
of those places where like I tried to get. I was getting out to get gas, and he was like, "Whoa! What are you doing?" And I was like, pumping
you
gas.
can't
He's
touch
like, "Oh no,
that.
no, they
No, you
don't
can't
like
do
that if you do it out here." I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Yeah,
And
no,
like
they
a little
pay,
man came up and did it.
they pay someone minimum wage to do that for you.
Yeah.
At a Wawa?
Yeah, it's one of the. I think Jersey is still one of the last couple states that that doesn't allow for self-serving pumps.
Yeah, it was wild.
No, it's a little weird. But like even the gas stations that have restaurants in or attached to them, like that is what they do. Like you're saying the Wawa, like they are a different breed. This is what they do. I don't trust those restaurants. I won't eat at your Subway, your Arby's, your Green Burritos. Something about being attached to a gas station makes me think all the quality is dropped to a point that it is too risky to eat there. 'Cause it only takes one time to have a bad day.
It's true. That is true.
Or in Jordan's case, 7 days.
A 7-day wait period.
Yeah. My parents aren't homies.
Terrible.
You want to hear about my dumb food adventure yesterday?
Absolutely, I do.
What food adventure did you have?
So I wanted a sandwich, and I was like, I'm gonna have a sandwich. I'm on a big motherfucking sandwich. So I get on DoorDash. I didn't like their price, so I shut down the app. Keep that in mind. I closed that app. Went over to Postmates. It was like $2 cheaper, and I was like, All right. So I ordered it. Slight same, but slight difference. Like I added bacon on this one, and I got a water versus the. I always ask for strawberry lemonade. I get red items. One of these days, the law of averages, it will be strawberry. Yesterday was passion fruit. So, so once I hit Postmates, yeah, we're going to let that fly. So once we hit Postmates, I got a message from DoorDash that was like, your meal's on its way. I was like,
It better not be.
But I didn't order through you. So, Scott came home and was just like, Days, are they connected? Like Uber Eats and Postmates? He's like, no. I was like, all right. So lo and behold, got a knock at the door, got my DoorDash sandwich. 2 minutes later, got a knock at the door, got a Postmates sandwich. I was like,
I'm curious. Like, I don't know how it works inside these restaurants, but like, did the sandwich place get like 2 orders in a row, both of them that said like Leland, both of them nearly identical orders?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what would they have thought? Like, if it was me, I'd have been like, this is so fucking dumb. This guy just ordered the same sandwich like from 2 different places. Like, what is the point of this?
So I contacted DoorDash because they were the one I closed down the app on. So what I have gathered is that I didn't remove it from the cart. And I guess I get it. I understand. Bottom line, they gave me my money back. So at the end of the day, happy.
Free sandwich.
Free. I got 2 free sandwiches.
Nice. Wait, you got 2 free?
Well, no, I'm just, I paid for it.
You got 1 free.
I got 1 free.
Okay.
But I was saying, I got 2 sandwiches, and I was very excited. So I've been having sandwiches for 2 days. Nice. And because this place forces you to get a side, which I don't understand. I just want a sandwich and my passion fruit strawberry lemonade. But
is it to hit like a? Is it to
I did get
quota?
chips. I get chips on one. One of the orders had chips. One of the orders did not. They brought me the wrong chips, which I thought was like, of course, because if they can't
grab my thermometer. Hold on. Sorry, I got really hot for a second and it didn't feel right.
Wearing a sweater. Okay, continue.
Can I now? I mean, that
That's
really
no, that
derailed
stopped
the whole
everything.
story.
That's something immediately.
Yeah.
There's a medical emergency.
Okay, we're okay. We're okay.
Are we?
Are we? Yeah.
I don't see a thermometer.
It's right here.
Oh, so it was just off camera.
She got like a telepathic.
Wait, is she doing the
doodad?
Is she doing the Lieutenant of the Hurrah?
98. Okay, we're
You're
good.
fine.
How many sweaters do you have?
Yeah, take off
one
a sweater, Steph.
It's just the sweater.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Okay, just curious.
See, I'm glad she has that thermometer. I told her don't get one that goes in your mouth or butt. Just get so
or
she got the
armpit.
temple one.
Yeah, you don't want to get them confused.
Yeah.
How much was that thing, Steph?
12 or $13 at Walmart.
Oh.
I know.
Wait, does that sound like a lot of money? Because that sounds like
No.
a good price.
So it's
no.
Walmart.
No, it's the Walmart.
Yeah, well,
Like, I'm not going in there to get one. I will order one.
Yeah.
this judgy bitch.
Everything after that, like, this was somewhat okay. So the cheapest was the mouth one for $5, and then after that there was one for $11.
Ask any hooker.
Yeah, and then after that it went up to $23 and to $30 for like the gun. Yeah, the thermal gun.
So I mean, we've all been. I don't know about Jordan. I think you're probably down on the lowest of this, possibly. I don't know.
We'll see about that. What's up,
Anthony, I believe you're in the middle, and Steph and me are at the top. But like, we've all had our degrees of dodging the COVID.
Oh yes.
Like
Yeah, we've all
some
had
closer than
fall.
others, depending on this. I feel Steph, you've had the most recent.
Yeah.
I think
Scott's
she's had
had
the
some.
I've had the most scares.
Period.
Yes,
Yeah, in general,
Yeah.
I've had the most scares.
Might have my first one tomorrow. Very excited.
Oof.
You might have your first scare tomorrow.
My
You
boss called and
anticipating?
said my boss said he didn't feel well.
Oh.
Oh.
So he's not coming in then.
Yeah.
I'll find out. It's not like there's any communication, or he doesn't think it's a thing, so we'll
Was
find
he
out.
back on that again?
Every day is a new adventure with me. At my work, yeah. So so I had to do so I'm not actually worried about that portion. I'm worried about like how much work I'm gonna might do in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel. It's been like a check-in on, hey Steph, how are you doing? I'm good. And I was like, yeah, I know stuff's just sitting. And it was like, yeah, just checking in and seeing how you're doing. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm waiting on results.
And that's a problem with the place that you work for not having anyone back you up.
Yeah, I'm mad for you, Steph.
Yeah. I mean, drop off the computer. I could do everything digitally. You just gotta sort that stuff up yourself. Another option.
I mean, they could also give you the little desktop computers too that they could give you, but you know.
Oh yeah.
I would know. I used to set those up, but whatever.
Yeah.
And Mr. Millennial, we or Mrs. I'm not sure which. We with chat, we usually talk about whatever they usually talk about what we're talking about. We just interact with them. That's how things normally go around here.
This entire 2-year span
I'm a dude.
has made me like paranoid of every single cough I've had.
Yeah.
Like every time I've coughed, the only thing like this entire year, because I've been lucky enough, I haven't had COVID yet.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Yeah, as far as we know, is I'll cough, and then I'll take a second and be like, did something shift? Did I cough something up? Oh, good, I coughed something up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Which 3 years ago would have been like, oh no, I coughed something up, and now I'm fucking relieved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
the
such a-
problem. It's like that meme I sent you guys is with all the like the 6 different Spider-Man all pointing at each other. And it was like sinus, COVID, cold, flu, the other variant. You're like, yeah, you all have the same symptoms. And you've turned an entire group of people into hypochondriacs that were probably already hypochondriacs. Well, Anthony wasn't. He would go to
No, not
he'd
me,
have an
I was
arm
fine.
falling off, and he'd still be like, "I'm good. Get some Scotch tape." It's like,
It's
Well,
falling though, falling present tense, so it's still attached.
It's okay. It was only 5 hours in the desert.
yeah, no. I mean, I'll just duct tape
No,
that
it's
bitch
48
back on.
hours
We'll
in
go
the
to work.
desert.
It's fine.
like, I don't know.
That was
just
27 hours in the
general,
desert.
I get people like, okay, like people get sick and then you're like, oh my God, thank God. Like it's not COVID, right?
Oh, yes.
It's like, you still don't want me around you. I'm still sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, oh, you don't have COVID. It's fine. You can come in. And it's
in
like,
general,
no.
if you're sick, just don't go places.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they didn't say that to me, but that's just something that I've like observed people do. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm a little sick right now. And it's like, why the fuck are you here?
Yeah.
Leave. It's just
we've
like,
all
no,
gone
it's fine.
crazy.
It's not COVID. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to get sick, period. Like,
We've all
I just
gone
don't want to
crazy
get
at this
sick.
point.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone's fucked up.
No,
Yeah.
my new thing in the store the other day. I noticed I don't know the rules of children. Like, so I asked someone with
Oh.
a kid. I was like, "What are the rules?" Like,
Oh.
and apparently, if you're, I guess, I think they said like 3 and under, you don't technically need to put the child on a mask.
mean,
but
yeah, some kids
Try and
can't
keep
wear
one
it.
on.
that's the other problem is I've watched
Yeah.
that happen in the stores. Kids just won't keep them on, but like, but also 55-year-old fat men don't either. So, you know, it's tomato. But like, this child was clearly this like 4-year-old, kid kept coming in over the weekend, He was in the store and he was coughing. And I was just like, are you going to tell him to cover his fucking mouth? Like, I get it. I mean, I'm not going to, I can't parent. And I've run down that path before, and that doesn't end well for me. So I don't do that anymore.
Was the kid doing like the child cough where the tongue is out of the? Like that?
Yeah, because kids are stupid and they don't know how to do anything
Everyone
normal.
knows exactly what cough I'm talking about.
I feel good.
Yeah, we're just like, why is your tongue
wrong
out?
with
Why can't you
you?
cover your mouth? But the thing is the parents don't. It's not that I don't think they're not. I don't think they're not paying attention. I just think they just don't care anymore.
They're dead inside.
They're well, they had kids, so yes. But
Like they're not speaking from experience, but by association, like some of that shit, yeah, parents just get numb to because they can't course correct their children with like some habits. Some children can't be course corrected. And so like you just give up the fight on little specific things.
Yeah. That's why I don't bother yelling at kids in the store anymore. It does me no good.
That's like when you see the child at the store and then like the parents, like the child is clearly throwing a tantrum and they're like, it's fine. They'll get over it in like 3 minutes while this child is screaming their head off. And they're like, what were you saying now?
But
what was
we
the
have to hear
conversation?
it.
And then they have their own conversation on the side.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right.
Also, two thumbs down to having 5 people coughing in your office, Shane. And more thumbs down for Beck having a chronic cough.
Yeah. So I'm with you, Anthony. Every time I cough, when stuff comes up, I get excited.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck, thank God.
I'm like, oh, it's just this. It's just the sinus as usual because that's become a thing since I hit 40.
For me, it's just like suddenly my throat's like super itchy out of nowhere, and I just start coughing uncontrollably. It's like, oh, I just need to drink water, and I'm fine.
Yeah, my throat hurts when I come home from work every day, and I have to take cough drops or like throat lozenge, and I was like, oh yeah, I talk all
that'd be really
day.
helpful right now.
That's why it hurts.
What? Instead, do you have a Ricola? Did you get a Ricola?
No, I got these little Halls mini balls that I thought were really
That's
cool.
not little.
What?
Halls mini
That's
balls?
like,
no,
you went like this.
Halls
mini balls.
That's a Hall's gag.
That's a baseball. A baseball.
I don't want to. Halls are not tasty. I would not want to have that for a prolonged in my mouth.
You haven't had the citrus Halls.
They look like tiny little orbs. See?
They make tasty Halls, but they don't fucking work.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
It's just candy, just like Steph's mints.
Yeah,
just candy.
They're mints.
No, they're candy.
It says mints,
but it's candy.
Mints are candy.
They're just candy that give you good breath.
What the fuck is?
It's a Hall ball.
It's a Hall ball.
Oh, all right. So does it like immediately dissolve in your mouth?
No.
They're Hall's mints.
Yeah.
Steph, get that down. We're not endorsed by them.
We are not.
We're not endorsed by them, and we're not sponsored by. But I like them. It's just enough menthol. It's not too overpowering. You know.
That's how I used to feel about the cigarette.
It's weird.
It's just enough menthol.
Do they dissolve in your mouth quickly?
No.
Or is it okay? I was kind of curious. Like, remember that the breath strip fad that we had in like the early millennium?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had the little icebreakers balls too, that were just like the tiny little,
Oh no, I find the gum, the real intense gum that like clears your sinus for like 20 minutes.
Icebreakers?
Yeah, it's like an icebreaker or something like that.
Oh.
There's one of those gums you put one in and you're just like do.
Yeah, and it's overpowering.
You're like, oh, everything is clear.
It's enough to sting my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be
So
too
just
much
imagine
menthol.
that with a mask. Like your breath will be so fucking fresh, but like your eyes will water and you'll just feel like this.
Steph, I do it every day at work because we have that gum at the store, and I put it in, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, like it's just.
Oh, is it the icebreaker?
Steph, are you crying?
Yeah,
I'm just really
Yeah. I think I've seen them.
Yeah, the cube kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
They're so funny. People are like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I took some gum. It's okay. Also, I don't want to be here.
Oh.
So tonight we're gonna like do the same thing every other podcast has done and like do a 2021 recap. But like we're already kind of on that path. Like talking about all this shit. 2 years into this fucking bullshit, and I still have not figured out wearing glasses and a mask at the same time and still being able to see where I'm going.
Seriously?
Don't
Really?
move them forward.
Yeah, you just you
Yeah, you
put
just
them-
move them
you-
down a
you-
little
But
bit.
then,
You
but
hook
then
'em
they're
on a mask.
constantly like falling down, or it still doesn't work.
I don't know. You're
I
on
don't
your
know.
own, buddy.
Yeah,
I have
I
no
get.
issues.
I have it where it's perfect. Where
Yeah.
it's like I got it down now.
Look, Anthony,
I don't get no fog whatsoever.
Let me tell you, as
Literally,
the only person on this podcast
like
who
this.
does not wear glasses, all you have to do is
And then just
Yeah,
that.
tell me, Jordan.
That really just makes it not fog for me.
I have not been successful, and
Because
if I
I
am
do-
I did a little
successful, it's
maneuvering.
only temporary.
Yeah, I just do
Like,
that.
Because I don't need them to like CC. It's like to prevent eye strain and for like reading and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I just take them off. I don't bother. So if it was a necessity, I would have figured it out by necessity. But after 2 fucking years, I would think that I would have some kind of method to make this work. But
They have anti-fog
I-
wipes.
yeah,
but
I've heard
they
of
actually
those.
work.
I don't know. I saw them at Walmart.
But then they probably don't work.
well, Scott says there's defoggers on Amazon.
I like Beck's answer. LASIK. Just go spend $5,000, get your eyes fixed, Anthony. That should solve all your problems.
You know what? I don't think my issue is going to be able to be taken care of by LASIK because it's not the curvature of my eye that could be like shaved down or anything. It's the muscles that contract the iris.
I'm sorry.
That are
Do you? Is LASIK shaving your eye?
yeah. What do you think it was doing?
I don't know. My mom got an implant.
I'll be honest, I never questioned what it was doing. I just know that lightsaber does something and I never wondered what it did. But I did not know it was shaving my eye.
Yeah, my mom.
That
My
I mean,
mom's
it might
LASIK
be
was-
a bit reductive, but
Okay.
that's sort of what it's doing. It's
Interesting.
changing the curvature of your eye.
I didn't know that. I honestly, I've never really thought about what they were doing until this very moment. I just assumed some sort of ray gun did something. You can
And it just
see.
magically made your eyes better.
Yeah, but I don't know if I thought shaving the eye. Was it the Jordan question up in front? LORC podcast. Jordan.
No, I'm very curious about what Steph meant by her mom has an implant in her eyes.
Oh
They
no, we're
added
gonna
an
get to
Steph
that.
has
implant.
bionic eyes. Her
Yeah.
They
mom is
put
a
an
robot.
implant
Your mom
lens
is
Steph's
in
mom
her
can take
eye.
pictures.
Cowboy Bebop?
Like they cut my mom's eye and put in a lens and then stitched it back up.
Your
It-
mom
it was
got
wild.
tagged by the government.
It was wild.
You ever see your mom go like this? She taking a picture.
She's taking a
That's
picture
what
of
she's
you.
doing. She's taking
the
a picture
government.
with her eye camera.
Hold on, precise.
That's the real Google Glass.
What was that joke on Futurama where they take the iPhone and they shove it into the eye?
Yeah,
It's
it
just
was
like-
the iPhone.
Yeah.
I almost went back to do my umpteenth watch of Futurama again.
Try
Because
a different show.
I have caught up with all of Simpsons.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, all right, I need a new show. It took me like a year and a half. Let's not.
You watched the One Piece of American cartoons.
I started at like season 3 or 4 and then went forward, but I did it immediately when Disney Plus launched.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, but I'm like caught up to all that. So I need like another regular show to kind of have on to like fill time, or like the last thing I watch before I go to bed, something I can fall asleep, because I can't handle the silence. So I've decided I almost went with Futurama. I haven't watched King of the Hill in several years,
Ooh.
so I'm actually going back to do another rewatch of King of the Hill. You don't
Is that
enjoy
show
it?
funny?
Yeah, it's funny.
A lot of
I've
people
never
really
watched a
love that
single
show.
episode.
Yeah, a lot of
You know what?
people
I
really-
will. It's good. I will admit it got better when I actually spent time in Texas, because
Tracks.
coming up in San Diego and watching, I'm like, wow, like these are some real crazy cartoon characters. And then I go and live in Texas for 2 years. I'm like, oh no, none of these are cartoon characters. These are
Just
real
people.
people. These are real people. And it is fucking nuts. You think they're turned up to 15, like for the cartoon effect of it. Like, nah,
Yeah.
they're only turned up to like 11. Boomhauer, maybe a 12. Like, I've met those guys who talk like that, and they're a little more coherent than like Boomhauer gets, but not by much.
Boomhauer is the guy, the blonde guy with the glasses. No.
No, he's the guy who like kind of mumble talks.
Yes, he's blonde, no glasses.
No glasses. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gray
I think
shirt.
there's only black shirt.
It's a black shirt. Okay, whatever. I don't watch.
I think
the
it's
show.
black shirt.
I started a new
It is
show
a good show, though.
today.
Yeah, what are you
Uh,
doing?
I decided to discover myself and jump into the world of Cobra Kai.
No.
What
Oh, you haven't watched any of it?
No,
I've not
I
watched
didn't
any
like
guys
the
on it.
movie. I didn't want to. I didn't give a fuck.
You
I
don't
was
like
part of the-
Karate Kid?
I don't. I really don't. And watching this show has really made me realize I am not a fan of that franchise. Like I
Why?
don't. I
What-
don't relate
what's
to
your
any of the
problem?
characters. No, I think it's fine. It's a fine franchise. I think everybody in it acts really well. And I'm talking the old school movie. Love fucking Mr. Miyagi. I'll watch that dude anything. But like, I remember thinking today when I was watching, because I'm only in season 1. I've watched like the first 5 episodes or something. And I was watching it today and I was like, I don't relate to anybody in this show. Like, there's nothing here for me as far as like, I don't know. But
Oh,
watching the news show today, I have yet to discover a person that I like, but I will stick with it because I hear Paul Walter Hauser makes everything better in season 2, so I will push forward. But man, he's an asshole, and I was like, why would I want to watch this guy like another half hour? So I hope his character arc is good.
I don't know. Like, no, Jordan, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I saw-
Down out there in the middle.
Yeah, I have a question for the floor and chat, everyone. For you guys to enjoy like TV shows and movies, do you have to relate to any of the characters?
No, but
No.
it helps.
No. But it kind of happens naturally, where I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm like this person.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I
I
like
mean,
them.
I guess I'm
It helps
saying like
when it
there's no
happens.
one in there, and there's no one currently in this show. Like I
Yeah.
said, Scott's right. I've only been like in it for 5 minutes, but like at this point, I find both fucking Ralph Macchio and Johnny to be kind of assholes, but 2 different kind
They
of
are.
assholes.
They
and I
are.
was like, oh, why would I want to spend time with either of you people?
See, I think that
So yeah, it's a work in progress, and I trust the writing, which I think is really good. Surprisingly, I like how it's shot, which is saying something because there's not much really going on.
and you're watching the
YouTube version.
Yeah, the YouTube season.
Yeah.
See, like how Johnny and fucking the Karate Kid. I can't remember his character's name.
Daniel.
Daniel,
yes.
yes.
Daniel-san, yes.
Danielson.
Also, before you go on, hold on.
Yeah.
Did not know until today his last name was not Russo. Had no idea for years that it was La Russo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no idea. When they had that billboard up there with that dick next to it, laughed out loud. But I was like, oh, his name's La Russo? Never knew that.
Yeah, he's Italian, and somehow LaRusso is an
Yeah, I was like,
Italian
oh,
name.
you're Daniel Russo. That's what you've been
Yeah.
for, I don't know, 40 years of my life. But apparently you're not, so.
So
Anyway,
you
go ahead,
walking
continue.
into the show, both Johnny and Daniel, they're both assholes. To me, that's an interesting hook because I do really come from a place of love for the Karate Kid, and there's the bully who Johnny who like becomes like an adult loser, and I'm like, okay, well he had his comeuppance, but it's interesting that like Daniel who had success becomes a different kind of asshole. So like to me going into it, I have this interest in both characters. I want to see the bad guy continue to fail or redeem himself. And I'm curious, like, oh, well, like, how did success twist Daniel? And then there's the kids, which is interestingly enough, honestly, the show is, I feel, super well written that it's 50-50 the storylines. I mean, in the beginning, I think maybe it's a little imbalanced, but it'll get to a 50-50 storytelling. And I feel both of those storylines are equally compelling. Like once you kind of get into it, Leland.
I found the scene I just ended with is when Lip became Hawk, and I was like, well, that is a drastic change. Like, you woke up one
A little
morning and was like,
cartoonish.
oh, I was like, that is a very big jump. Do you suddenly start listening to that type of music too? Like, or do
Yeah.
you just do the hair? It's just like...
No, he goes all in.
Anyway, so but I'm enjoying it, so I'm gonna stick with it. I'm interested to see where it goes. But I was just like, all right.
All right. So since we're talking about TV, I wanna ask a question I was thinking about today when kind of considering stuff for the podcast.
Yes.
So we had several Marvel shows this year. Steph, you're the one I think that might not be caught up on all of them, are you?
She has not finished Hawkeye.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
not
but
finished
you've
Hawkeye.
like how far into Hawkeye are you? Enough that you feel you
Episode
have an impression?
4.
Okay.
Episode 4.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, that's more than halfway.
Yeah.
yeah.
So this year we had Winter Soldier,
WandaVision.
Falcon.
Yeah.
I think WandaVision is last year though.
No, it was February.
Yeah, that's February.
Was it?
Yeah. This year feels like 4.
All right. So we had WandaVision, Hawkeye, or
And
I'm sorry.
Loki.
Yeah.
Falcon, Winter
WandaVision,
Soldier.
Loki, Falcon, Winter Soldier, and Hawkeye.
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Which one do you think was the best?
I think
Go ahead,
they're-
Jordan. You go first.
Well, I think they're all good for their own different reasons.
They're all different shows.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Personally, I really liked Falcon the Winter Soldier. That's my number 1, followed by Hawkeye, followed by WandaVision, followed by Loki. That is not to say that the quality of the shows is bad. I liked all of the shows.
They're all winners.
Just for me personally, I really like the more grounded stuff more. Falcon the Winter Soldier and Hawkeye.
Okay.
I think for me it would be WandaVision, Hawkeye, Loki, Falcon. And not that I thought Falcon was bad, but I think they fell under the pressure of filming during the pandemic and the changing of the scripts and the plots. And it was like, oh yeah, what if too?
Oh, what if was this
Fuck,
year
what
also?
if?
That's yeah.
Dead last. Dead last.
Everybody's bottom. Everybody's bottom.
Yeah.
What if?
I just, yeah.
You're right.
Seth didn't even
there.
watch What If.
I didn't even watch it, but
You're
apparently
good. You know what, Steph? Your
Yeah.
life's okay.
You know what? You know what though? It might be kind of relevant. All right,
No,
one
it is-
episode might
it
be
is
relevant.
relevant.
Okay,
It
I'll
is
watch
relevant.
an episode.
One episode is going to be fairly relevant.
Which episode is that?
Doctor Strange.
The
Okay,
Doctor
that's
Strange.
what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
But like, I liked Falcon a lot,
Yeah.
but it didn't go anywhere. I felt like the things it should have did, they didn't take the chances on, and the things they took the chances on, they didn't follow through. Like, to introduce Isaiah Bradley and then to have him do fuck all was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair. Yeah.
you introduced a very cool character and then you didn't really talk to him or really have to do much with him. And then they really kind of forgave US Agent for killing a man very quickly.
Dang it, I looked up the wrong.
I don't
They
think
were
I
like-
forgave him.
No,
they were.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. They were pretty buddy at the end of that episode, and he was forgiven by the government and given a new shield. So I'm just kind of like, oh, all right. Well, I guess
I don't
that
think
didn't
that's-
mean much.
that
Like,
I don't think that's not at least the public government.
The shadow government, yes.
Yeah, the shadow government.
Well,
Yeah, like what's her face with the 4 names? I don't think she's doing press releases at the White House.
oh, but
I'm-
she'd be so good at it, though.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you, Leland. Discounting What If altogether, Falcon and Winter Soldier would be at the bottom of my list because all of the stuff I liked more were the human elements of it. I liked the family element and the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as a compelling storyline, it's got nothing to do with like superhero shit, but like that, the Isaiah Bradley stuff was awesome. The US agent stuff was cool, and I would put that in the middle, but like their main story really is fucking shallow
Oh, yeah.
when you really start picking at it. And
Well, you know that
it-
that wasn't the plot, right? That they
yeah,
changed it.
yeah, you told me it
Yeah.
kind of got messed with, and it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but this is what they ended up making, and that storyline weakens the entire series to me.
Yeah, because wasn't the original storyline supposed to be centered around a virus, well, a pandemic?
Yes. I also did not like what they did to Sharon Carter because I really liked that character. And to make her do such a 360, and I was like, oh, but that's because your ass is a scroll, bitch. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm waiting to
Probably.
see. I'm waiting to see how that's going to shake out.
Yes.
FYI, if you can't tell, this hit hard. So,
And yes, she's definitely a scroll because if you're watching Endgame, you see that she got blipped. Sharon Carter was gone for 5 years, but the one that we met has been in Madripoor the whole time.
speaking of blipping, how awesome was the Hawkeye blip scene?
Dude.
Oh my god.
Dude.
When the water
Yeah.
went through her hand, I was like, what the fuck?
And like, yeah, from the perspective of someone who got blipped, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Also,
that was
shout
very
out
cool.
to Florence Pugh for being goddamn the most charming person. Like, she made me care about Yelena, a character I gave no fucks about until last year.
I mean, she's
What?
she's cute.
No, I mean,
She's
like, the
cute in Black
character.
Widow. Yeah, like from comic books. She's
Oh,
cute
gotcha,
in Black Widow.
Oh.
But like the overall Black Widow movie is like not living up to its potential.
Oh yeah. I
No,
know,
but she's
Lena was the
great in
best
it.
in that movie.
Oh, for sure.
She's super fun, but in Hawkeye, she takes that character up a step.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and makes me want to see more of her. At the end of Black Widow, I'm like, all right, this is done. You know, like there's the there's the stinger and whatnot. I'm like, okay, we do or we don't see whatever. But by Hawkeye, I'm like, no. I want her to be like a reoccurring cameo character. I don't need a
I mean-
movie about her or a series based on her, but I do want her peppered in.
Buckle up,
for
buddy.
Fuck me.
I mean, I want her to be in Hawkeye season 2 at least 3 episodes. Her and Kate on the doing something.
Yeah.
Road trip. Oh my god, I want them on a road trip.
I want the Hawkeye and Black Widow show. That's what I want.
Yes. I mean, when she was doing that, like, oh, you're making it so hard not to like you. I know, I'm charming. I was like,
Also, Steph doesn't understand anything we're saying. She's
Yeah.
not there.
no, that's
No, but
okay.
it's okay.
Steph, you just sit there and you look pretty. That's all you need to do right now.
Thank you.
Because I don't
my
want you to
number-
get sick.
My number one show though would be Loki. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed
I
Loki a
enjoyed
bunch.
Loki.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Hmm.
you're tapping into a main vein for me when you start fucking around with like dimensional stuff and any kind
Fair
of like
enough.
Yeah.
relevant to like time travel kind of concepts. That's my bread and butter. I'm into it hard. But
you want to dress like a variant agent at Ren Fair with Shane this year?
No.
Why not?
no,
Same back.
Shane. I mean, and I know it's not the Shane here in chat. It's a different Shane, but like
yeah.
that's lame. I would dress up as a variant Loki, but like they got like such a bland, uninteresting look.
We're gonna do the variant Lokis for Halloween this year, right?
I already did it.
Yeah, Leland
That's
already did
true,
it,
man,
and it's
yeah.
gonna be kind of old news by
Yeah, it's true.
next Halloween.
Yeah, I know. Because we're not getting a Loki season 2 this year. Ooh, let's all spend let's waste all our money and we all come as our own different Mandalorians.
Man, I've been
Oh, I haven't even
been
started
wanting
that
my
yet.
own Mando armor forever.
Oh yeah. Wait, Steph, you haven't watched Mandalorian at all?
Any
Oh man.
at all?
It'd be easier if I watch with someone so they can better explain what's happening.
No, you don't. You
I
don't
mean,
need,
yeah. No, you don't need any context. It
Yeah.
explains pretty
No?
much everything to you. You know what a
Okay.
Star Wars is essentially just by it existing. You have absorbed enough information about what a Star Wars is, that the Mandalorian will pick up from there and tell
Yeah.
you everything you need to know.
Yeah,
Because it's
'cause-
got
Oh,
nothing
okay.
to do with any of the movies.
Yeah, we
You
all
don't
Oh,
need to
go
know
okay.
those
blind, basically.
stories.
So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
need to know any characters.
Nah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Cool.
And when other characters are introduced, they tell you who they are. So
Yeah.
Okay.
like
It's
Okay.
very new watcher friendly.
yeah, like yes, you will there will be existing characters that show up in the Mandalorian, which you can find out about, from other things, but in the context of the show, they explain everything.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Never mind. That's good then.
But I am down for a Discord watch party. I will watch through the Mandalorian again.
I like to. I enjoy group watches.
Did you watch Boba Fett?
No.
She didn't watch Mandalorian at all, so she's not
Yeah,
gonna watch
so-
Boba Fett.
All right.
I started
Did you-
Encanto. I got 15 minutes in.
I've been listening to the soundtrack all day.
Oh.
I
I didn't
I've
finish
heard-
because I ended up falling asleep. Not that it was bad, but I just
No,
didn't
I
feel
get
good.
you're tired, you're sick. It's all good.
I've heard the
What,
music
Anthony?
is really good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
yeah.
I need to finish it.
I need to watch that movie.
I sat at work today pulling books, just kind of like, oh yeah, what happened to Bruno? Like it's been a thing in my brain today.
I need to sit down and watch the Disney movies that I've been interested in but haven't committed
Less
to
is that.
actually like sitting and watching Encanto,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're busy. You
Raya,
got things
Luca.
to do.
Luca, I wanted to watch still.
Yeah, so
I could.
Yeah, I still need to watch Encanto, Luca. I still haven't watched Wall-E,
Oh,
I've
like
never seen WALL-E.
and I haven't seen Toy Story 2 through 4.
Oh, yeah.
But just tonight I decided I'm
Bro.
done with
I don't
Just
even know
tonight
how
I
many
decided
friends you
I'm-
got in me. Go on.
just tonight I decided I'm done with WWE again until they get some shit until they get their shit together.
Yeah.
So that opens up about 5 hours of TV a week. I'm real pissed. I'm real pissed about this past weekend when they took the belt off of Big E. I'm pissed off about it.
Mm. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I was gonna invite you up for Royal Rumble weekend,
I may still do
But-
like a Royal Rumble because that
but-
event is fun.
but with the fucking Omicron, now I'm like,
Yeah, I mean that's unrelated to that. Like maybe, but just because
Well, me
fucking
and Scott
Reigns gets
me and-
COVID, they fucking throw him in with Big E and take his title. Fuck, I'm pissed.
me and Scott have been talking for days about like who the fuck they're gonna have in the Rumble. They ain't, especially the women one. They ain't got that many ladies right now.
It's going to be the return of Alexa Bliss, and that's really it.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
And a bunch of like Hall of Famers,
Yeah, probably. We'll probably see
Yeah.
Trish again.
probably.
Boo.
Lita out
right.
there nearly break her neck.
So we were talking top 5 TV shows. Steph, did you have one?
Of the
Those?
of the Marvel ones
Of the
that
Marvel
that
You have
came
the
out.
Marvel one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
I mean, I really did enjoy Loki. I also really did enjoy what is it?
Falcon and Winter
I'm-
Soldier.
Yes.
WandaVision.
WandaVision 2. Yeah, WandaVision I did enjoy. I know for a fact, what is it? Captain American what is it? Winter Soldier?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I know for sure I binged. I think like the last
Aw.
4 episodes.
All right, see you later, Beck. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Beck.
Bye, Beck.
Yeah, I remember watching and I was just like, I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm just gonna watch it all now. And then I enjoyed it.
I found something interesting though with WandaVision and a little bit with the same with Falcon, but Loki and
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, not so much in the store. Like WandaVision became like that old school Seinfeld
Oh yeah,
kind
the
of
hot
feel.
goss.
Man, like it was the water cooler conversation. Like everybody was like, what the fuck is happening? And then
Yeah.
like nothing happened that we all wanted, and then we all felt burnt for a while. Like I know for me personally, I can't fall down that hole anymore. Yeah. Can't say nothing else about any other property at the moment. It's because of people listening, but I'm just saying I personally can't fall down that hole anymore
Yeah.
of the Mephisto hole, for example.
Can I make a request from the nerds in 2022? Can we stop fan theorizing what is going to create mutants in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, we
I'm
need to stop
kind
doing
of
that.
I'm kind of done with that whole thing.
And we have nothing else to talk about.
I don't know
What
that
about
means.
the 20 movies that are coming out every year? Like, why don't we?
Nothing. We want X-Men.
They haven't even confirmed an X-Men. Like they only recently confirmed Fantastic Four. Let's talk about that. And I'm tired of like
Nope.
every
Yes.
every
We're
time
getting
something comes
another
out, they're like,
Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna
the
do
MCU
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
yeah,
Who's in that?
No idea.
We don't. It hasn't been
nobody
cast
yet. Nobody yet.
Anthony, I hear you. I hear
Before
you, and I
nobody's.
respect your choice. But here's the thing, though. We now know the Fantastic Four is happening. We don't care anymore. We now need to know the X-Men are happening so we can stop caring.
I'm so annoyed. Ever since the snap, like
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, this is gonna do this, and that's gonna bring in mutants.
Yeah.
I'm also a strong proponent of let's keep that separate. Let's not bring the mutants into the MCU. Let's let them do their own shit, and run separate because that's pretty much how the comics work anyway. So
No, we can't do that because the Avengers are getting old and their contracts are running out. So we got to get new teams in there
we
now.
got the new Avengers. They're lining up.
By the time
Namor
we get
is
the X-Men, those new Avenger kids will be in their 30s and they'll be on their way out.
Namor is a mutant. But
he's supposed to be in Wakanda.
Yeah, but they can call him a mutant, but not a X-Men type mutant, and still he can still exist in the MCU and be fine.
Totally. They don't even need to talk about his mutanism.
No, he could just be a weird fish boy. That's all that needs to be.
I honestly was listening to a podcast the other day and they were making fun of his little feather feet, and I had forgotten he has feathers on his feet and how much I hate that.
Well, yeah, he's got little wings.
He's got little wings on his feet,
So,
Steph, that
all right.
make him fly. And
No,
I think
who
it's
has
dumb.
this?
Namor.
Steph, all right.
He's
So-
like the
Name-
Marvel. He's the Marvel Comics version of Aquaman.
Think of like a very sleek swimmer's body, wide shoulders, thin hips, like just long limbs, nice like a tan to him, slick back, short hair. Now give him little elf ears.
Okay.
Let him be real conceited and full of himself. Super strong. Oh, did you Google him? You see him
Yeah.
now?
Namor.
And then give him little tiny bird wings on his feet.
It's so stupid.
Even for
Yeah.
19 whatever whenever he was made, it seems dumb.
Yeah, he does. He got chola eyebrows.
Yeah, very sharp eyebrows.
Uh-huh. He looked like if Zachary Quinto, Spock, and The Rock had a baby, and they were just kind of combined into one. That's what I see. Yes, Anthony down in front for the LoRC podcast. Random question to stupid podcaster.
They're like the tiniest
yeah.
little wings.
Yeah, just tiny little bird wings.
Hey, these
Oh, I
little
know
toes,
that cover.
little wings.
Yeah,
Favorite number
Leland.
one. Yeah.
Leland, you know like two of those names you named off for like the same person?
No, he means Zachary Quinto's Spock. Like Zachary Quinto as Spock. Plus the
I didn't hear the apostrophe S.
We'll just add
I
it
heard
now.
I heard Zachary Quinto, Spock, and The Rock. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'll be honest. I had forgotten that the Quinto played the Spock until Jordan brought it up. But I
So
want to
you were-
say, I said what I said.
So you were thinking
okay.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
You're thinking Zachary Quinto, Leonard Nimoy, and The Rock.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't put Leonard Nimoy anywhere near a Namor description.
Yep.
Mostly the ears.
I mean,
Who would you
Yeah,
have,
we're gonna blame it on the alcohol.
Who would you have play Namor?
Well, they have the rumor is they cast a guy from that Narcos show.
Oh, Diego Luna?
No, the other guy.
haven't
I
watched
don't remember his name because I'm not familiar with his. But there was a guy from the Narcos show that was supposedly cast as Namor, a Latino actor.
Yeah, I figured it would be a Latino actor because of the bronze skin.
Really, I was thinking Asian. Like to me, Daniel, what's his name from fucking Lost should be Namor.
Too old.
Lynn?
He is too old.
He's like
but
54. Like
he's no.
I threw a random number out. Let me look this up.
I
Oh,
bet
I know.
he's
I think he's somewhere around there.
no the guy from the Hellboy crappy movie.
Um,
Daniel. Fuck, what's his name?
Daniel Day
Lim?
Kim.
Daniel Day
Him.
Kim.
He's
Yeah, that's
53.
shut the fuck up. That bitch looks good for 53.
He's Asian, baby.
Asian, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then he can still play Namor.
Look, black don't crack it.
Steven
Asian don't
Yeun.
raisin. You know.
Steven Yeun. I want
There's so
Steven
many
Yeun in the
people who-
He's too
in the
small.
MCU.
He's too small.
Yeah.
That bitch can work out.
No, I
No,
mean,
he's too like
height.
stature. Yeah.
Look. If they can make Tom Cruise look tall, they can make Steven Yeun look tall. Like,
But
come on now.
Steven Yeun, as much as I love him, is not Tom Cruise.
Scott, I hear you. That guy that played Storm Shadow would be perfect. Unfortunately, I think that guy that played Storm Shadow can't act for shit.
Storm Shadow actor.
He was the
Actor.
guy from The Raid, I think. No, that was the other guy.
This dude
Yeah,
is
there's
Not the
31
guy,
years
but the
old.
other guy.
I try to Google it, and they already have some Asian guy like photoshopped as the dude, and I don't know
That
who that
tracks.
Asian guy.
Lee Byung-hun is
that
Storm
him?
Shadow
From the new
Yeah.
new movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steph, what'd you say?
I don't know whoever this actor is. I don't know who he is. Some Asian dude. They already like photoshopped him.
That's a
Too-
bad image.
Too blurry. Can't
They
read it.
photoshopped him. Can you see it now?
No.
Is that the dude from Crazy Rich Asians?
I think so.
He's
Like
the
the
guy
main
that
guy?
played Snake Eyes.
I don't know. He's like photoshopped on a lot of the Google searches of like he's the perfect man.
Henry Golding?
Oh, is that his name?
I'm
yeah,
asking.
I
That
guess that's
sounds,
him.
that sounds familiar.
Henry
That's the-
Golding
that's
is from
the-
Crazy
that's
Rich
the cr-
Asians.
And the Snake Eyes guy, that's the same guy.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
How old
Yeah.
is- how
And
old is he?
Henry Golding.
I'm
Henry
gonna say he's
Gold-
in his 30s.
Henry Golding was born February 5th, 1987. He is 34 years
Ah,
old.
okay.
Told you,
Oh.
in his 30s. Great. We've cast Namor. Our work
right.
is done.
Call Mr. Marvel. We've got it.
Henry Golding's
I
in
know
the hit.
people who know that dude. I'll get it through to him.
Well, when
Oh,
you do
he's in
talk
a
to him,
simple favor.
when you do talk to him, tell him I loved his work in the hit Christmas movie Last Christmas with with Emilia Clarke.
Oh, I watched that.
You mean
Yeah.
Spider-Woman, but not confirmed as Spider-Woman, but probably
Really?
as Spider-Woman?
is
Oh,
she
yeah,
gonna be
she's
Spider-Woman?
in Secret Invasion, but they have not said who she's playing.
Oh,
The rumor is
shit.
that she's Spider-Woman,
Down.
Oh.
but she's the scroll version of Spider-Woman.
That's fine.
But maybe she is Spider-Woman because Olivia Colman is the scroll empress apparently.
Oh, nice.
If she's,
Oh, well,
if she's
Secret
the
Invasion
Skrull,
is gonna change the fucking.
it's going to be
MCU.
huge. I'm surprised it's going to be a show, honestly.
Well, that because it's a long storytelling. I think I was talking to a customer the other day, and his theory is they're going to do Secret Invasion, which is going to do all that thing, and that's going to set up
The X-Men.
the Secret War. That's their next big thing.
Mm.
Is the Beyonder is coming.
Hmm.
And I said, do you think the Beyonder is a bigger threat versus Galactus, which is a third movie villain only?
Or a second movie.
Nah. First movie, Fantastic Four. First movie is Doom. Second movie is Annihilus because you introduce the negative zone, which can catch a quantum zone. And Michelle Pfeiffer was the queen of the bug people and all the deleted shit. And then the third movie is Galactus, but Galactus is sprinkled throughout all of it. They should really just give me a call. I work at a store. I can save the MCU. I can save the DCU if they'd like to give me a call for that as well.
Wasn't this the fan theorizing we wanted to stop?
Oh, fuck, it is. All right, Anthony, move on to the next topic.
All right. I want to know of 2021, what were your guys' favorite movies?
2021.
2001.
Yes. What was the
Oh.
favorite movies that came out?
I mean, there's one obvious one that came out in December that we can't talk about.
Oh yeah.
You can say its name, though.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
That was pretty great. Absolutely.
Let's see,
I was
movies of 2021.
I was
I
going
really
through
enjoyed Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, yes,
I was
yeah.
going.
Yeah, Shang-Chi. I really
Go on.
enjoyed.
I'm
it.
gonna
Sorry,
say
Anthony.
Spider-Man's my number 2, but Ghostbusters
2?
was my number 1.
All right. Yeah. See, I hadn't seen Ghostbusters yet.
Yeah, Ghostbusters gave me all the nostalgia feelings that I had been missing.
Right on. I went through IMDb's like list of 2021 movies,
Yeah.
trying to like remember what came out this year.
Mhm.
Also, I didn't want to just say all the Marvel movies,
Right.
but
But also all the Marvel movies.
Wait, did you see Eternals yet?
no, I haven't seen Eternals yet.
Except for Eternals.
Wait, I'll see it on the 12th. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
No,
I'm absolutely-
don't.
I
I'm
have
absolutely
to.
gonna watch it.
You know what? I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm really gonna enjoy it, and I'm like kind of mad at myself preemptively. That.
I'm probably gonna be into it. You know, I can be realistic and say it doesn't rate very high, as the others, but I can
It's
still
fine, yeah.
enjoy a movie. Listen, it's got so much fucking money in it. It kind of gets tough to be unwatchable at a particular price point.
But
Like even Matrix is still watchable and entertaining in some parts.
Oh,
But-
you guys review last week, and then I watched Pitch Meeting. I'm good.
like,
There's,
okay,
I'll check that later in life.
The
I'm-
Eternals is a fine movie. There's just too much bullshit in that movie.
fair.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
it
what
is
all my
dense
customers
as
have
fuck.
said.
Again,
I've heard it super dense.
halfway through the movie, 2 characters have sex in the desert for some reason.
Oh, thought it was a beach.
No, it was not a beach. There was no water near them.
There
would
was
it-
later.
Thought it was a beach.
Sand
Sploosh.
everywhere.
The Suicide Squad came out this year.
Yes.
That would definitely
Very
be in
good.
a top 5.
Definitely.
I actually just watched it again. I think maybe this past weekend or last week.
Did they put it
It's-
back on HBO?
Yeah, they did.
All right, cool.
They did. And
Have you seen
for it.
Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar?
No, but
What?
I saw it today as I was kind of researching a little bit, and it's on a lot of people's lists.
It is so funny. I haven't
Yeah?
laughed that hard in so long. It is so dumb. It's like Zoolander dumb.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I
it
love
is-
it,
Okay.
man.
It is so dumb, but about halfway through, it was like, is this like a really good movie masked by dumbness? And it is. No.
Nice.
Like, Kristen Wiig plays 2 different characters, and her second character is wild. Look, there's no words. You're just like, oh, this is what's happening.
She's
Yeah.
starring in it, right, with somebody else.
Yeah, her another comedy writer who I'm not familiar with, but she stands
Okay.
up. She's good. The really surprising thing on it is the Jamie, the guy from the 50 Shades of Grey movies. Jamie
Okay.
Dormer? Am I thinking-
Dorner.
That guy who I've not seen in much, but he doesn't give. When you see him in like pictures of him, you're like, oh, that guy don't look funny. Motherfucker's funny. It's that Chris Hemsworth situation where you're like, oh, did we just lose Jordan?
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Oh no! Oh,
That's
if we lose
bad.
Jordan. Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
you still wait.
phew.
All right.
No.
Anyway, I think that guy's got the Chris Hemsworth thing where like until he's given like the proper comedy, no one knows he's funny.
Mm.
It's the same with like what's
Yeah.
the guy from Shang-Chi? That dude's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Put that man
Sam
in
Liu.
comedies. I mean, like great, keep him as Shang-Chi, but that man made me laugh as fuck on SNL.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
had a
oh,
good
that dude's
SNL.
funny.
He had a good SNL.
Yeah. Scott, what do you mean? How about the sex in
The movie
that
Old. I haven't seen it yet.
You
I
need
did
to watch
listen-
it so we can talk about it.
I listened to the "How Did This Get Made"
Yeah.
episode of it. I'll watch it when it's free, but that sex scene that I've only heard it talked about. I don't like it on at the conceptual level.
There is no sex scene.
No, I don't like the concept of that scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
There
think
is
I
no
kn-
physical sex scene.
Yeah.
You do not see anybody actually having
No,
sex.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what scene you're talking about.
Yeah. The movie's weird. My
Yeah.
problem was the leap in logic that these children are aging so quickly, but like they start using words and stuff that's like kids don't know the
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Your brain doesn't develop that fast. Like, I don't know. I had
Yeah.
issues.
That was the thing they brought up on that episode.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be mentally progressing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'll watch it sort of, but I'm not.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get a dime of my money.
Steph,
Yes.
what movie did you enjoy this year?
I know. I'm looking
F9?
at a list.
Yeah, I put a list in our group chat that has just all the movies like by month.
Yeah, because there's
There's a lot.
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
there
happened
really
this
is
year.
a lot.
Willy's Wonderland came out in February. That I would have thought was last year.
I still need to watch that or want to watch that.
It's fun.
It's fine.
Godzilla versus Kong was last year.
That was in June.
No, that was
yeah.
That was June,
That was
yeah.
21.
Yeah, that was this year, Steph.
I had a good time. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about what I would have expected.
That's fair.
Like
You know,
I know Revi is a
expected more.
big. Really?
yeah, I was disappointed in it. It was too stupid,
Well, like
which is saying a lot.
What else could have like
I
been
don't
there
know.
for you?
I know, and that's the problem with it. Like, I hear you. Everything you're saying is right, and you are not wrong. I agree. But in watching it, I was like, huh, I feel you could have made better choices in this scene. But what choices would there have been? It's
Mortal
about two
Kombat.
giant kaiju kicking each other's
Wait,
ass.
I
I
enjoyed The Harder They Fall.
wait. I Care a Lot
What
was
is
this
that?
year. The Harder They Fall. That's the western with all the black actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I still haven't watched
Netflix.
that. Is it good?
Yes,
I
it's so
enjoyed
fucking
it.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really want to watch it because I love all those.
I
people
straight up
so
I straight up
You should
dressed
watch it.
I straight up dressed my character like Idris Elba's character in one scene from that movie in Red Dead.
Yeah.
much. Nice.
Leland, it's
Mm.
amazing because you've got a killer cast. You've got you're a western, so you're automatically cool. But I didn't expect the movie to look so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
I
amazing.
Right on.
enjoyed that a lot.
It is surprisingly it's filmed surprisingly well, and it's vibrant without being cartoonish.
Yeah.
I am so into the look of that film.
Yeah.
Right on. It's on the list. The only Western we watched recently was that Old Henry that came out in December. It's a Tim Blake Nelson
Let me
Western.
Well, I haven't seen that movie, but I know that The Harder They Fall is a better movie because I'm sure in the movie that you're talking about, nobody in there says, "You know, I'm lightning with the blam blams."
You are correct. No one says that specific line. But Scott does bring up in chat, Mortal Kombat was this year, and I had a damn good time with that shit.
It
That
was
movie is 3/4 great,
yes.
and then 1/4 that guy.
Yep. If that guy wasn't there, it would be a great movie.
Yes.
I honestly forgot that they made up a dumbass character for that movie.
A man who literally has plot armor.
Jesus Christ. What is it? Fast 9.
Oh yeah, Fast 9 was also this year.
I
It's
enjoyed it.
it's one of the worst of the Fast series.
You know,
I
it's so
enjoyed it.
funny.
I just remember
Steph,
laughing.
I
Mm.
sit down. I have Mondays, Tuesday mornings, and Friday mornings off. I have literally sat down to watch that movie, and I go to everything else.
Well, because you don't. Do you like Fast and Furious, the series?
I want to watch it. I do. I think part 5 is phenomenal.
No, everyone knows that's the best one.
Like, as an action movie, I think that's where I really was just like, oh, you guys are actually doing. And I do enjoy 6 and 7 and 8 for what they are, but I understand they steadily go down. I hear you, but
I was curious if everyone would agree to that.
I think the internet agrees with that.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I love Fast 9. I'm a huge fan. I love Fast 9. A lot of the things real dumb, but I enjoy
I mean,
it all.
But
there's
that's
It's a real
that's
fun
Fast
movie.
and Furious.
Yeah,
Eight-
That's
those
Fast and
movies
Furious.
are
Yeah.
real dumb.
8 and 9, sharp decline from 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 and 9 are a sharp decline.
I will
I
watch
like-
every movie they come out with.
But I still like
Enjoy it.
8 enough to like rewatch it. 9, honestly, I've got no drive to watch that one again.
I get it.
That's
I'll-
fine.
Because they
fine.
drive cars.
I'll go back and I'll watch Hobbs
Anthony,
and Shaw
Anthony,
a fourth
Anthony.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah,
They drive cars.
I need you to
off of planes.
Leland,
Yeah.
Leland.
What's up, baby?
I need you to drink some water.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
I'll watch Hobbs and Shaw again before I watch Fast 9.
Same.
That's fine.
Hobbs and Shaw was
I
great.
would too.
I enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw, but it's real dumb.
Oh yeah,
They're all dumb.
they're all real
They're
dumb.
all
But I
dumb.
mean, there's a degree of dumbness in that movie where it's like, this.
Do you like the Expendables?
Totally different animal because they don't introduce cyborgs.
Like,
They know where that movie's at. Hobbs and Shaw's like, oh, FYI, we got robot people, so we good, right?
I don't even fucking blink at that.
yeah, they've
like,
done so
sure.
many ridiculous things that cyborg, yeah, makes sense.
I don't know.
The
For some
two-
reason, that's the thing that I'm like, no. That's a leap in logic because you've now entered a different. You went from like action genre to now sci-fi, in my opinion. And I'm like,
But look, they introduced a one-man army. So who could fight the one-man army? The two other guys are one-man armies from the previous movies.
all right,
The two-
you're not wrong.
The two idiots from Tokyo Drift sent Roman and Dirge into fucking space.
It's true.
I can't believe you actually said Tokyo Drift in a like an actual conversation.
yeah.
I mean, it is one of
Army of the Dead came out this year. That movie sucked.
yeah, it was not good.
Watched it.
You haven't watched Army of the Dead?
No.
Well, you're not
You
missing
know
much.
Stuff.
You're not missing
Steph,
much.
You're okay.
You know what's also not good? Army of Thieves.
Is that
Oh, I didn't even try.
is that little mini movie?
It's the prequel to Army of the Dead.
I've had so
Yeah.
many customers tell me, "Oh no, it's so much better." I was like, "No, it's not. It can't be."
I mean, it's a better movie than Army of the Dead, but still not a good movie.
Sure, that doesn't mean shit. Zack Snyder directed.
because you know the entire time that it's a prequel, so you know, oh well, this guy from Army of the Dead is not going to die. Nothing bad's going to happen to him.
And that right there is the problem I have with Black Widow, is that there's no stakes.
It's true.
Like the whole movie, you're like, "Well, I know she don't die here,
Yeah.
so die."
I, like,
Oh, Mitchell's versus the Machines was 2021.
So
That was fun.
good.
So goddamn good.
Like,
You know,
I think
that's in my top
only
5.
my only real
What is
complaint
it?
with it was about 15 minutes too long, but I really
Yeah, that's fair.
liked it though.
Mitchell's versus the Machines stuff. It's on Netflix.
oh yeah, I never watched it.
Straight. Yep.
Steph, you might
Everyone-
really like that one. It's got
Yeah,
the Chrissy
that's
Teigen.
worth
I
it.
feel you like her.
She has opinions that I question, but she's funny.
Everyone likes that movie more than me. I think it's fine, but
Mitchell's
I
versus the
wouldn't.
Machines.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in my top 10. Um,
I like got to the
Cruella?
end of this list, and I was just like, a lot of these movies I still haven't.
I
seen.
have
didn't
not
watch a
seen.
lot of movies
I have
this
not
year.
seen Cruella.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
haven't
You
good.
know what? I was surprised how enjoyable Cruella is.
That means the sequel will suck.
All Disney sequels suck.
Yeah.
When it comes to like all the princess kind of bullshit, like the stuff that relates to the original Disney stuff, those all suck.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I guess maybe if it's just not Pixar. If it's not Pixar, any sequel will not be good. But yeah,
that's
like
fair.
Cruella looks great. They
Soundtrack's amazing.
Yeah, they make the villain story work better than they have with any of the previous kind of iterations of like the Maleficent or fuck
Maleficent
What's the other
2,
Maleficent 2, like the live action Disney ones.
Yeah.
Disney kind
Beauty
of
and the
remake
Beast.
stuff. Yeah.
So bad.
Like it's impressive, and they don't make Cruella a good guy. So like they kind of they stick with her being a bad person, but give like valid reasons.
Well, they
It
gave
doesn't match up with the cartoon,
no,
but
they gave her a worse person to deal.
yes.
You were like, oh, Cruella's pretty bad. Oh, well, that bitch is worse.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll eventually get to watching that.
Yeah, I still
I
have
think I
not
watched
seen
more
Jungle
shows than I
Cruise.
did movies this year.
I don't know. I like Jungle Cruise, but it's a hot topic, and
Good.
It was
Scott in the chat saying Jungle Cruise sucked.
it was
yeah,
fine.
Venom
was fine.
happened.
I-
Stab me
I-
in the fucking eye.
I still want to watch Venom.
I
Hey,
think you
fun.
totally should watch it, but you know,
Yeah, it's
Did
fun
The Rock
watching
have
it.
a good movie this year? Like a real good movie?
Isn't that Red
because-
Notice?
Mm.
ugh,
No.
that was fine.
Or
Ju-
was it not
Jungle-
good?
Red Nose
It's
was fine.
Steph.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
It's
any of
a
his
movie.
movies sucked. I'm not saying any of his movies sucked, but I can't think of like a movie he did this year that was like awesome.
Oh.
I think The Rock fatigue is really setting in.
Oh. Where The Rock is just The Rock.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Kevin Hart fatigue, where it's just they
Yeah.
plays the same
No,
character.
We're just getting too much of The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and The Rock
that's
is
fair.
often The Rock, which
Yeah.
when you
The
look like
same could
that,
be said for Ryan Reynolds fatigue.
Yes.
yeah, I'd agree with that as well.
Like I loved Free Guy, and I found him charming in Free Guy, but in
Mhm.
Red Notice is like, all right, you're just doing the same thing you do everywhere else, but
Yeah,
in
but-
here I don't
Yeah.
like it.
But Gal Gadot is in Red Notice, and she's not really uplifting the material either. That movie, just in general, I think we could probably put more fault on the director than any individual.
Look, I'm gonna
actor.
say it. Now you know me, and you know I love me someone.
This looks like some drunken truth.
I
Hard truths.
like Gal Gadot. I think she's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
She's not a good actress, but she look real pretty, and they get her in scenes with good actors, and she stands up.
She stands out.
I think she's working on her craft, but I don't think she's going to be given no heavy
Yeah, like
monologues in her future.
Well,
I wouldn't say that she's like Oscar contender yet.
Not at all.
Maybe it happens,
Maybe.
but I definitely think she is a solid actress.
No, totally agree. She's
Okay.
acceptable, and she is Wonder Woman. And she's going to be
I-
the evil queen in the Snow White movie.
Mhm.
And I think that's good
I had to
casting.
check. I had to check to see if Wonder Woman 84 came out this year.
Nope,
No, that was last-
2020.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
last
was
year.
that was
And I
last
remember
year.
because my tweet was 2020 was terrible for everybody. Why they got to take Wonder Woman down too?
no.
So that was a disappointing.
Scott brings up a
turnout.
good thing. Did you guys see that Teen Titans Go see Space Jam? Where they watch the original Space Jam and do a commentary?
Really?
Yeah. It's actually really delightful.
Can
For
you
the parts
explain
that I
this?
remember because I fell asleep through. But that's not because the movie was bad.
Can you explain this to me?
Yeah, so it's Teen Titans Go.
Yes.
They sit down.
Those characters.
The four of them, except Cyborg, they're like, "What the fuck's
Like-
Space Jam?" And Cyborg's like, "What? You don't know
A
what
la-
Space Jam is?"
A la MSTK
I mean,
or
to a
MS
lesser extent, yeah.
MS3T.
So you watch the original Space Jam, and they give commentary, and they'll cut back because the Monstars come to the Titans Tower, and they're like, "Hey, we want to be friends," and they're like, "Okay." And Robin the whole time's like, "You know, steal. You know they're bad guys." They're like,
Is
"Yeah,
this-
but we're okay with it."
Is this on HBO Max?
I believe it is. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna watch this movie.
it's delightful for what I
I
remember.
have not really been into the Teen Titan Go phase.
I've never seen anything from
You
Titans
need to
Go.
watch Teen Titans Go to the movies. That shit is legit.
I've
good.
heard. I've
It is
heard. I've been
strange How
waiting.
good it is.
I've been waiting for it to come on to HBO Max so I could watch it.
Like I was hesitant, and then about halfway through it, I was like, "This is like Lego movie
What-
good. Like
One of the
why
Oh.
is
best
this
comic book movies ever. Yeah, all right.
They make
I
fun
gotta
of
check.
Space Jam, but also you get to watch the original Space Jam, and I hadn't watched that in like 25 years, so watching it with them was a little more enjoyable. I'm not gonna sit down and watch the shit.
Oh, also,
Yeah,
the original Space Jam is better than the new Space Jam, but it's not that much better.
yeah, no, that of course. The new Space Jam is one of the worst things to happen to cinema.
Fucking
It's really bad.
I mean, it's film abortion. It's just so bad.
garbage.
It was really cringe.
It's awful. I would describe that movie as awful.
Yeah.
And I like a lot of terrible things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would rather watch Venom 2 than to watch Space Jam 2, and that's how much I dislike.
I enjoyed Venom too.
Of course you did.
Oh, No Time to Die was also this year. Last year.
That happened.
The second best Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Third best.
Third best.
Third best, yeah.
Everybody knows it's the third best. Come at me.
Skyfall, Casino, No Time to Die.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Okay.
The worst is Quantum. Nope, Spectre.
They're both fine.
But out of the 5,
sure. Yes, if we're going to stick with just those 5, your list is correct. But if you stick with the
overarching thing, yeah, it's
30 movies, they're all right in the middle.
It's fair. With Pierce
heard
Brosnan slightly ahead.
I heard the Daniel Craig Bond movies follow the Star Trek consistency.
Yes. Good,
Yeah,
bad, good, bad, good.
Yeah, every odd movie is the good one.
Yeah.
Which
good,
I
good thing they
remember
stopped with 5.
you told that to Captain America at Disneyland.
What?
When we went and met Captain America because Ashley wanted to meet Captain America. So we stood in line, that fucking line, and we got up there and you were dressed as Peter Parker that day. And you went up to meet Captain America and Captain America goes, "Hi, what's your name?" And you said Peter, which I rolled my eyes so loud everybody heard it. And then you
now
were
I
like,
remember what you're
and
talking
he was
about.
like, "I'm fresh out of the ice." And you were like, "You got to check out the Star Wars movies." He's like, "Yeah, and I also hear Star Trek's good." You're like, "Yeah, but only the odd ones." And he goes, "I've heard that." And you guys walked off, and I sat there like, the fuck just happened? Like, I had to witness this.
I would like to add a little clarification. I was just wearing a Spider-Man hoodie. I was in no way like
Okay, I
cosplaying
try to imagine
or
you
anything
dressed
like
up.
that. Yeah,
No, he
I
wasn't
was-
like dressed up, but he was introducing himself to Thor and Captain America as Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, I just imagined him dressed as Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3.
Ooh. You're talking about the suit, in the black suit. I know what you're talking about. With the fucking hair over my face?
Yep.
You're an asshole.
That's
I
the
thought we
Peter
were
Parker
friends.
I was imagining.
I thought we were friends.
Did you do a little shit?
Pointing at everybody as you walk by. Wait, Steph, do you not get that reference?
No,
Steph, you're okay, baby.
I don't
You are okay.
I think I'm dying.
What?
Did anyone, I'm gonna look at my top 10. Did anyone watch? Oh fuck, was that the? I couldn't have been the.
What, the Jason Momoa action movie Sweet Girl that was on Netflix?
Girl, I
What
watched it.
is that?
It's a movie about Jason Momoa and his daughter trying to get revenge for against a pharmaceutical company that just jacked up the prices of a cancer treatment. So Jason Momoa and the girl had to watch Jason Momoa's wife, her mom, die from not getting cancer treatments that they could have afforded, but they couldn't because the pharmaceutical company raised the prices by like eight times.
Wait, they gave Momoa a drama?
He
No,
has
it's an
other
action.
It's an action
dramas.
movie. It's an action movie.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
he has like drama action movies. What was the one we watched before where he's like in the woods?
That was
Or his TV show on Apple?
no, it's a movie that was that same premise, but
I forgot what it was.
shoot, I forgot what that movie is called. It was like named after his character.
Yeah, Jason.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, give me a second. I can find this. Braven.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's his name?
Raven. B-R-A-V-E-N.
Now that you said it. Yeah, now that you said it, I'm like, oh, that's right. I've seen that. I think it's on like Netflix or something. I didn't know that was the motherfucker's name.
Yeah, that's his name. He was Joe Braven.
Yeah.
And he was fighting against Stephen Lang.
Fucking Khal Drogo's really slipping. We need that new Aquaman movie to come out so he can get some street cred again.
He was in Dune, which I still haven't seen.
Dune's good.
Dune is cool.
It's not for you.
It's a little too sci-fi for me.
Mm.
It's a real hard sci-fi movie. Oh, the story itself is hard sci-fi.
I would disagree. I mean, it's not as. How is it too sci-fi than the other shit you watch?
Because I'm a Star Wars over Star Trek guy. I like the sci-fi fantasy kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I like space magic, but like when it is so trying to be grounded in some kind of like hard realism, I kind of tune out sometimes. Also, that movie was long.
It really wasn't compared to other movies, but I hear you.
Yeah, it's 2.5 hours. Infinity War is 3, but it don't feel like 2.5 hours. It feels like 4.
I disagree. But rumor online is Doc Strange's new movie is going to be 3 hours too.
I'm fine with that. MCU
No.
movies are now 3 hours long.
2 hours and 30.
That's just it now. But at least those movies feel like they go at a good clip. I've never
feel like they're at a good rate where I'm not like questioning how long it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Endgame is the one I meant to say. Endgame is over 3 hours long, and like it doesn't really drag to me.
Yeah.
There's only one MCU movie that comes to mind that I feel the length of it. It's also one of my least favorite.
The Eternals.
Civil War for me.
Oh, really?
Really? That's everyone's like hot favorite.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't like hero versus hero.
Oh, I do.
True.
It's not much for me there.
Granted.
Like, oh, great. So you two can't just sit down and talk. We got to stay here for. Cool.
Granted. I was Team Cap the entire time. So.
Well, yeah, of course. He got all the cool people.
I knew a lot of people who were Team Iron Man. I was like, all right, you're wrong,
Those people won't wear masks.
And the funny thing is, everyone on
for best supporting actor from Coming to America.
Also from True Story. He was amazing in True Story.
About it. Yeah. I would say give him a fucking Oscar for the damn Dolomite movie last year. That shit was amazing.
I still need to watch the Dolomite movie.
That movie is fantastic.
It is a lot of fucking fun.
Amazon.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix now?
Yeah, it's a Netflix flick.
No, I think it was on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Dolomite is My Name was Netflix, right? Yeah.
That was the movie that made me remember Eddie Murphy is fucking funny. And his SNL that year was also really, really solid.
Just keep him off those fucking family movies.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll get them back again. Yeah. That one was a lot of fun.
That's good. Do we want to do a quick game?
No.
First game of the new year?
Nah, we're already kind of coming near the end. I just want to hit anything else that that happened last year that is worth mentioning. I got into 3 new bands.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gang of Youths. I got into somewhere in the fall and have gotten real into them. Slow Thrust. I got real hard into, and because of Venom, I'm super into Little Sims now.
I've never heard of any of them.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Little Sims does the Venom track, the main song.
Oh wait,
the credits.
She's a female rapper, right?
Yeah, she's British female rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I dug deep into her discography on Spotify.
Yeah,
and she's fucking good.
Not the song from Academy Award winner.
He cut out there.
Yeah, you cut
Oh,
out.
that's not
But
Eminem.
you're wrong.
Not the
Eminem
Academy
did-
Award-winning Eminem. That is
Oh.
one of the worst songs
No.
in existence.
That's from
The first one.
the first Venom movie. The second Venom movie has the song Venom by Little Sims with a Z at the end.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Cool.
And it's fucking hard.
Anthony, I'll be honest. One of your
Yes, sir.
Christmas gifts was going to be something that did
Venom?
not come out yet. I pre-ordered for you, only for you, buddy. The Epic Collection of the Lethal Protector series, and I'll have you know it came in last week, and I looked at it, and I was like, no, and I put it back on the shelf. I was like, fuck this.
Somebody else can have this.
Someone else can have this shit.
How thick is that book?
It's pretty thick. It's got a lot. It's got that 6 inch plus his other shit and a couple of Spider-Man issues. Like it's a full crap.
Yeah.
But the cover is so bad. Like they didn't do the Lethal Protector cover. They did one of those like rip-off John Romita Amazing Spider-Man's 90s covers where you're just like, no one's gonna
Oh.
buy this because this cover is so awful.
They should have just fucking done the black cover with just the eyes, like
Yeah.
the fucking issue that had the glow in the dark eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, and like in the like all the teeth in the darkness.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That a fucking sold.
Yeah, they did not market it well. Look, Marvel right now, as far as comic books, is not in the business to make money. It's quite amazing how good their business model is right now. They're like, we have 5, count them, 5 TV shows on Disney Plus. None of those characters have books that are available currently. Do we want to put them in print? Nah. People don't read.
I mean, they're not wrong.
They're not. No, they are wrong because I deal with it daily.
I know you do.
Terrible.
But like the MCU hasn't saved comic books.
It kind of did though.
It's
And they're
slowing.
not acknowledging it.
It's slowing down. It's slowing the downfall. And I think if comic books can kind of figure a way to pivot a little bit, they could even out. But from what I understand, which I would completely concede to your opinion because you are much deeper into it than I am, but it still seems like comic books are a slowly failing media.
Yeah, thank you. I know. In a few years, I'm not going to have a job. So how about we kick me in the balls a little bit?
Oh my god.
Just a little bit harder.
Bitch, just sell some magic cards. You'll be fine.
Look, if I take over the store, which could happen tomorrow, you know, because of the pandemic. Don't think there ain't gonna be magic cards up on that bitch. I ain't gonna do no damn game nights though. Buy them and get the fuck out.
You taint the purity of that store.
Yeah, take the Yu-Gi-Ohs and the Pokemons and whatever. You can buy them here, but don't come in here for the play. That's not
Don't
happening.
even open them here. I'm just gonna hand them to you. You give me money and then you walk out. You
Yeah.
just turn your little ass and just walk back out.
I don't need that shit up in this place.
I don't give a fuck about your foil magic Charizard bullshit.
Since we're winding down, I
Sure.
Is that what we're doing?
I will say the best video game of 2021 for me was Metroid Dread, obviously.
Obviously.
But the best video game for everyone else, It Takes Two.
Oh.
And
It
I would
Takes Two was
I would
mine.
love to see a Let's Play of It Takes Two starring Anthony and Leland.
We'll do it. I don't know what it is, but we'll do it.
I don't know what it is either.
It would be really fun.
It's-
Me
it's-
and
it's-
Jordan played it.
It's a co-op. We played it on co-op Thursday, but it's a co-op game about a husband and wife that are about to get divorced. But they have to work together in order to do things. And it's
the working together aspect that
Yes.
I would really like to watch you guys do.
Is this game gonna save me and Leland's marriage?
at night.
Are we having trouble?
But yeah, no, it's such an amazing game. Like it's a sort of game where the core game mechanics change like every 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
I hear you, but Jordan, I feel that Scott makes a valid argument that that's clearly the game of the year for us.
Oh.
It did not come out in
Okay.
2021.
It's not, but it came out to us.
Personally, yeah.
But I said this to a customer the other day because they asked, still doing the Red Dead? I was like, yes. They're like, why? And is it because
It's the
during the
best place.
pandemic, me and my friends could hang out and go outside and go shopping and eat together and shoot people. That's how we got through this. Was
All
together
the things
on
we had to
Sunday
stop
nights.
doing when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Yes. I miss the days when we would gather in our Toyotas and go out and shoot people.
In our
Yoda.
Ford Rangers, in our Broncos,
In our Mustangs,
our Chevelles,
our other horse name.
yeah, our any other horse cars.
Apparently, lightning with the Blam Blam's horse.
Ooh, our El Caminos.
I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to Sunday night is one of the best nights of my week. So when we're all four not there, I get a little sad. But I understand. Sometimes Anthony has to go to his family's place.
Yeah.
Steph is traveling. Jordan's traveling. I get it.
Yeah.
But y'all should just plan around it.
Good point. Yeah, no, you're right.
I mean, you know it's coming.
Yeah, fuck the
Speaking of,
family.
we'll talk about that in the nights portion. I got to bring something up to us later.
Okay.
Now's not the time for new topics.
No, that's new business. We're not doing new business. We don't discuss new.
Okay.
So April, right now we're doing old business.
Correct. And old business at this point is our social medias.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. If you would like more of this zany action, if you got any hot takes on some of the things that we've been talking about tonight, or you just want to share what you thought was some of the best media of 2021, hit us up. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. You can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or LORC Podcast. If you've got some serious thoughts and you just want to get it straight to us, skip the social medias entirely, email that shit to us, lorcpodcast@gmail.com. If you are out there in the Twitch stream watching this and maybe you missed the front part of it, maybe you got in late, did you know this is also a podcast? You can download it through all the podcast places. You know where they are. I'm sure you've heard of them. They've been around for a while. I'm not going to tell you. Just search League of Ridiculous Conversations and we'll probably show up.
Yes.
Let's go from the bottom to the top. Steph,
Yes.
you're on the internet. How do people find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. Follow those channels or follow those accounts, and you'll find out when I'm streaming. Whatever I'm streaming. Yeah, that's all I got.
Leland?
I am on the internet as an artist, and you can follow me at Instagram and the Facebook. And I think my block has been unblocked.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
good.
nice.
The
So
art is flowing.
Awesome.
I'm doing it. Flowing's a strong. I
It's
mean,
producing.
I'm producing some stuff. My folder of 2020 art has 6 photos in it. 2 of them have been released, so that's good. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I was really proud of my Kate Blanchett the other day. So
That did look cool.
Aw.
I didn't even try to make it look like her. I was like, eh.
What'd you do like 2 or 3 days ago? I was real into you stepped out of your box. And did something different with it. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, you'll have to check out Leland stuff, Leland Pierce art on Instagram to find out what I'm talking about.
Not even I know what you're talking about. I gotta look back.
Jordan?
Oh, were you talking the
Mhm.
the pop art?
That one was cool. I was definitely into that. Anytime you do something new or different, I get excited for. Like I like it all, but when you push yourself, that's when I get hot for it.
Yeah, I'm a little mad. Inktober hasn't started their 2022 list, and I don't understand. Like, because this is the first week of 2022, right? Like technically.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to start it on Thursday, but they didn't do one last Thursday, which I guess maybe was still 2020. I don't know. Bottom line, they didn't give me anything to draw this week and to chat my ass.
Everybody go to Leland's social media, Leland Pierce art on Instagram, and tell him what to draw.
Yeah, within reason.
Or just give them suggestions.
Venmo him $10 and he'll draw you whatever you want.
Now that I might do.
That's yeah, doing some commissions, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, where are your socials?
I'm not just a blue box of nothing. You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. This week I am coming back from hiatus to actually stream again.
What are we streaming, Mr. Spicy Hand?
So with the spicy hand, I'll be playing Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna start Dark Souls 2. That'll probably be on Sunday. On Saturday will be some fighting games, you know, with Guilty Gear Strive and Melty Blood. Friday, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might also just do Dark Souls there. Don't know yet. Still figuring that out. Also, is this picture gonna show up? Oh, it does. That's what's on my computer right now. All my Metroid amiibo just facing off against each other. Thank you both, Steph and Anthony, for getting me Dark Samus and Samus versus the Emmy from Metroid Dread.
Welcome,
But yes,
You're welcome.
Jordan is a Bear, all the things. That's how you can find me. Done.
And if you want to be on my top 2022 list, then hit me up on the social medias. I'm at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
There you
So,
go.
yeah, see, that one was all right.
Yeah, that was fine.
Nobody-
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay.
And if you want to continue chatting with us, remember, we have a Discord that you could join by following the link that's right there in chat right now, or just DM us, email us, and we'll send you a link to it.
Sounds good.
So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are,
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
And I'm Steph.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
And let's stop that recording and we switch over to
Nice.
nights.
You said 2:45.
Yep.
Awesome.
LoRC.
Let's do that. This.
I'm in that annoying stage right now where like I can feel a sneeze happening and it's irritated right here, but I can't sneeze.
Yeah, those sneezes kind of wrecked you.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. it
You didn't really
messed me
recover
up.
after those.
No.
Was that before I came on?
No, it was
like
during the
I
show.
sneezed really hard like twice on the podcast and it was
Oh.
not the biz.
It was not the biz.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying. I'm dying.
You're not dying.
Okay, I hope I'm not dying. I just feel really unwell right now. Probably at some point going to take 2 Benadryls and then my Tylenol and
And inedible.
be quiet for a bit.
I wouldn't mix a lot of that stuff, but
Benadryl and Tylenol are apparently okay.
no, I was talking about the edible.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. I didn't have any of that today. Just in case. The Benadryl will knock me out.
I love Benadryl. Do you know that the Benadryl is considered a sleep aid?
Yeah, I've done that before.
That makes
Oh,
sense,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
Oh.
done that before. Yeah, I took a Benadryl earlier and I was playing Spider-Man and I just remember flying through the city and at one point I pressed pause and I just passed out for 15 minutes. And then I woke up and I was just like, oh yeah, I wanted to fight some. And then I found them and then I fought. I'm at 45% right
Like completion rate or
45% on whatever the map completed is. I know I went through everything, or I went through all the quadrants and collected everything that I could. And then I started on the story. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. And this is for Spider-Man Miles Morales, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It's really fun, yeah.
Fucking Pitchfork is this fucking hipster ass bullshit. I'm looking at their top 50 albums of the year, and I've only recognized one in the top 20 so far.
Let me see this. Pitchfork top 50.
Yeah, just link me. I'm too. I don't want to look it up.
God damn it.
Wait,
Oh, Little
Leland.
Sims got into it.
Oh, really? Leland,
Sims 29.
weren't you saving something for
Oh
Knights?
yeah, you wanted to mention something.
Adele.
Yeah, but I'm not. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I accidentally just deleted something on my desktop, and
Oh no.
things be happening over here. Oh, I gotta log back in. Those passwords.
I'm gonna go to Rolling Stone.
I'm
Maybe I'll
going to
recognize more if I go there.
I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom, then start scrolling up from there.
Yeah, do that.
Let's see what Pitchfork's #1 album was.
I had no fucking idea.
Who the fuck is Pitchfork?
It's a music like a music review, music news site that is kind of like they're not for the mainstream as much. They usually beat up mainstream artists a bit more.
Okay. Yeah, the #1 album, I've never heard of this woman, but I want to listen to this album. It's Jasmine Sullivan, and her album is called, is spelled, yeah. The album is spelled Heaux Tales. Ho Tales.
All right, that's solid.
Yeah.
My thing's brief. I would like to introduce, and I kind of mentioned in the last week's show, so this should be a surprise. I would really like for Sunday nights to get more. Every so often, try a new game for the first, and then end with Red Dead. I really would actually do that.
Right now, everyone download Deep Rock Galactic for PS5.
The fuck is that?
It is
That's
the Space Dwarf game. Yeah.
Deep. Put it in the chat so I'll remember.
It's the freebies for this year.
Yeah.
For this month.
For this month.
Well, this Sunday, I would like to make a strong case. Space thing.
First Class Trouble.
Yes. We're gonna do that for at least an hour. See if that sucks, and if it sucks, delete the fuck out of it. And I would really. And then, did Anthony? Did you buy the 2?
I did buy Overcooked.
Then that will be in a couple weeks, and I do really want to box one night, and I think that will be very probably get Jin and Revi to come in.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd like to do some different things other than the Red Dead, which I do enjoy, but there are a lot of other games that 4 to 5 play.
Yeah.
That I would like to try to I would like to play it with it.
You cut out for me. I didn't hear what you said.
I want to play Avengers with people.
Oh yeah, same here. It's been installed on my PS5. I've just been waiting.
Yeah.
I'm curious if anyone listened to any of these top albums from Rolling Stone. Anyone listen to Adele's new one?
Oh, that
Adele,
actually came out.
Yeah.
It's been out. Her album.
Oh, I thought it was just a single.
No, bitch.
No,
that
it's a whole album.
Not into November. It was like a.
Not my circles.
What's wrong? You don't like Adele?
No, I like Adele. It's just.
Yeah, every time I went to
It's no
Target,
Taylor
I saw that
Swift.
it was the full CD. They had a Black Friday deal where her CD album for the car was only like $10.
Really?
Yeah, it was at Target. It was like all over the front. I was like, wow, Adele's new album.
Jordan, have you listened to Tyler the Creator's new album?
Oh yeah, it's a great album. Call Me When You Get Home. Yeah, it's a great album.
Lil Nas X Montero. I haven't listened to the whole album. I've listened to a lot of it though.
It's a good album too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Let's see. Scrolling until I recognize another.
I'm at 1 through 10 right now. I'm looking at what the. Oh, Sour was #1. Steph, Olivia Rodrigo.
I know. I want the vinyl.
I got no idea who that is.
Nope.
She's a Disney Plus star. She was on High School Musical, the musical, the show.
Star?
A Disney Plus star, yes, because she was on High School Musical, the musical, the show.
She's the TikTok
That's a
chick.
new designation now.
No, I just made it up.
Okay.
What, Disney TikTok star?
No, Disney Plus star.
Well, she's the girl that everyone has her music for their TikToks. The
Really?
something driver's
Driver's
fucking
license.
driver's license.
Yeah. And then
Song.
her song "Good for You" is basically a mirror of Paramore's "Misery Business," like from the other girl's perspective.
Good
Oh.
for you, happy in hell.
Billie Eilish at 15.
Great
Her
album.
new album.
Steph has that vinyl.
I have that vinyl.
I know of a Hazley. I don't
Oh,
know
Halsey?
what
Halsey?
it is. Halsey.
Oh.
No, that's right. I
She
fucked
looks
that one
different
That's all.
every time I
You're
see
so
her.
old, you didn't know.
Fucking-
Don't you fuck off over there, Rummy.
Look, I don't even know what the fuck a Halsey is if it's not that little tablet that Steph takes to make her throat feel better.
Oh, a Halsey. I'm gonna
That's
just have
that's what we
Halsey
call a
ball.
callback, ladies and gentlemen. You
Uh,
got me for 4 more minutes. Make it worth it.
Doja Cat at 21 on the Rolling Stones.
I thought
Did
we
I have-
weren't supposed to like her no more.
What?
She's
No,
fine.
we're fine
Oh,
with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot what she did. She
Oh,
was
you're
like,
thinking of one of the other kind of sultry singer girls.
No. Doja Cat got in
yeah,
trouble in
Doja
2020.
Cat was doing stuff. I forgot what she was doing. She would go on chat rooms.
She was
and
trolling on
doing
the
something.
internet.
Yeah.
Look,
But,
the woman
like-
invented the greatest song known as
Yeah,
"Bitch, I'm a
Bitch, I'm
Cow."
a
So she
Cow.
gets a lot of play and so she gets a
She's
pass.
good. It's just like I've started to notice all her songs are her like talking out of breath. Kind of like when Nicki Minaj does her thing where like she'll start rapping and then it starts turning into like she's really getting upset. You know when she does that?
No,
It
no,
was
you're
like
right.
It
Yeah.
was the best Nicki
It's
Minaj
kinda like
imitation
that.
ever.
You fucking nailed it. Let's see. Wow.
There's
lot
some
of
parts
music
that
I
too
know, yeah.
when it's on the radio and like like I'm pretty sure like like maybe the younger crowd of like the younger crowd of parents or whatever are like playing the song and then like the kids sing along and I'm just like these kids can't sing this song.
Music has always been that way,
Yeah.
Steph.
Yeah.
It's
And
just like I just want to all night, yeah.
it's also one of those
Oh,
things where
whoa.
people are listening to the song, but they're not hearing the lyrics.
Yeah, like
Steph.
"Hey Ya" being a great party song, and you're like, "Ooh."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So apparently there's an artist, a rapper named Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah. Fuck Pooh Shiesty. He's a stupid fucking name. He's
I
not a
don't
good
know if
rapper.
I don't know if I've heard them.
He's 37 on Rolling Stone.
I need to check my.
I didn't like
That-
any of
that
his
is a
songs.
Dumb as fuck name.
Yes, it is.
Foo Fighters at number 40.
Oh, that fucking BG thing.
Is this the BG album?
Sorry, it's gonna be beeping.
No, I don't think this is the BG album.
Oh, there.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't been into anything they put out this year.
I still love the
Fucking
weekend.
Iron
That
Maiden's
hasn't
still
changed.
making music.
I thought they were dead.
Oh yeah, I saw their vinyl at Walmart.
Senjutsu.
That's the name of their
Nothing
album.
says, yeah. Nothing says Japanese culture like
Kill it.
white ass fucking big hair metal music.
Oh.
God, there's a lot of Drake. I know of a Drake.
Yeah. Fuck Drake.
I gotta go. What was the number one?
Olivia Rodrigo,
Oh.
Sour.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I.
All right, fair enough.
Cool. I mean,
I
I'd
mean,
buy
I-
your album.
I'm just gonna say, the Go-Go's are the best band for 2021 for me. But
That's
they've been
fair.
around for 35 years.
This motherfucker crawling out of his hole.
It's okay.
Look, I put that meme up. I look forward to discovering new music and
Oh, you cut out for that
Yep.
entire
you
sentence
cut
for
out
me.
for that
It's all
whole
good.
sentence.
It's
but
not
you know
important. All right.
I
I'm saying
agreed with
goodbye.
it.
I love you all. Be safe. Don't die. I'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
I feel like with that, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
I think Sammy called it right.
Sure, that'd be
Yes.
fine.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This has been LORC Nights. Hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the pregame today, the main show, and of course, Nights. I'm actually kind of down to be doing the pregame.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's all more of the same.
It is literally just more of the main
Maybe
podcast.
maybe because like there's no pressure of like, oh, this part's being recorded for the podcast.
Yeah.
It's a little relaxing way to get in.
Yeah. It's all warmed up before we start recording.
The thing we're supposed to do before we go live.
Right?
Yeah.
But either way, thank you guys so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. You'll catch us right back here on Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Co-op Thursday, where Steph and I are playing Resident Evil 5. We're getting closer to the end. We finished off chapter 3-4, I believe, last time.
Tell you.
I believe there's 5 chapters. So we're getting close. We're getting close to the end. We might get close to beating it next week, actually. This week. But yeah, find out what happens this Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/LRC podcast. And then, of course, on Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is LORC Gaming, where we are going to be playing First Class Trouble, followed by Red Dead Online. If you're into that, we'd really appreciate you stopping by, checking us out, having fun, and hanging out. But if none of that is your bag, then you can find us right back here on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast. And with that, yeah, that's it. Bye. No, I'm kidding.
Deuces.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you again, everybody.
we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next week.
Thursday.
I'll see
we're
you
live
on
again on Thursday.
Thursday.
That-
See you
We'll see
Thursday.
on Thursday.
That's what I just say. We'll see you next time, so you don't have to specify like what day. Just next
That's
time.
fair. Hey, next time I'll see you.
Because some people might skip Thursday, some people might skip Sunday. So, we'll see you next time.
The next time.
The next
Yeah.
time.
We'll see you
Okay.
the next time.
Hurry up and end it. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bye.